This segment is sponsored by GSK. The holidays are here and there's no better time to give yourself the gift of health. Today we have Dr. Liz Moyer, who is the Director of Patient Care Services at Albertsons, and also Dr. Leah Smith, a pharmacist and medical educator from GSK, to share important information about the shingles vaccine. Thank you to you both for being here. Dr. Moyer, I'll start with you. Why is it so important for people to be asking their pharmacist or maybe their doctor about their shingles risk?
Well, with the holiday season here, we're all focused on preparing to spend time with our families and friends. We're making our to-do lists, and while we're doing that, we should really remember to include different preventative steps to help protect ourselves from certain diseases like shingles that could potentially impact our precious time with our families and friends this holiday season.
For sure. Dr. Smith, for people who maybe don't know much about it, what is shingles and how is it even caused?
No, it's a good way to start. So very simply, shingles is a condition that's caused by a reactivation of the same exact virus that causes chickenpox. So after you have chickenpox as a child, the virus will lay dormant or go silent in your body for many years. And then as you age and your immune system declines, it can reactivate many years later as shingles, generally starting as a painful rash on one side of your face or one side of your body. It starts as a blister, scabs over, and can last for several weeks. But what you really should know is that it can be really painful and cause aching, burning types of pain that in some people can last for years after that initial infection.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it sounds painful. Dr. Moyer, what questions would you be asking your pharmacist about shingles?
So people that are over 50 should ask their local pharmacist about their risk for shingles and about vaccination. Your local pharmacist is a community health partner that can support you with convenient pharmacy services, the administration of biomedications, vaccinations, and they're just a really great health partner. You can ask them what vaccines you may be eligible for, if you're at risk for shingles, and about vaccination.
Okay. Dr. Smith, are there any misconceptions about shingles that you're always hearing?
Yeah, I'd say the most common misconception is that people think they're not at risk. But this is despite the fact that an estimated 1 million people will develop shingles in the United States every year. So there was actually a study that GSK conducted in 2023 that found that almost 86% of adults are unaware of their own risk. So that's why we're really excited to talk to you about this today, to make sure that people have those conversations with their pharmacists about, hey, am I at risk? And if so, what are my options for vaccination?
Can you add in there, Dr. Smith, why this typically happens to people who are 50 years or older?
Sure, I'd be happy to. So age is a really important risk factor for shingles, and we know this because most of the cases of shingles happen in people who are 50 and older. And one of the reasons, like I said earlier, is that your immune system begins to decline. And this is despite how healthy or active your lifestyle is. So no matter how healthy you may feel, it is still a risk factor as you age. So that's really important that you talk to your specific healthcare providers about your risk, because in over 99% of adults 50 and older, you already have the virus inside your body that causes shingles, even though not everyone who has the virus will go on to develop it.
Thank you both for answering so many questions, getting us thinking about this. I know there's more questions and information people are looking for. So if you do want more information, you can always go to easyvax.com and safeway.com.